And that whistle is the cue to begin with our introductions for this afternoon's semifinal matchup between Netherlands and the United States of America. Introducing first, we have the United States of America, beginning with number 1, Alejandra Ibanez. Number 4, Abigail Bolicki. Number 7, Josie Aslikson. Number 8, Natalie Schneider. Number 12, Becca Murray. Number 15, Rose Hollerman. Number 24, Lindsay Zerbrug. Number 33, Mackenzie Solden. Number 34, Emily Oberst. Number 43, Bailey Moody. Number 54, Itzi Gonzalez. And number 55, Courtney Ryan. The assistant coach for the United States of America is Desiree Miller, and the head coach, Christina Schwab. A round of applause for Team USA, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we have Team Netherlands, starting with number 2, Ilse Arts. Number 4, Silvana Van Hayes. Number 5, Lindsay Frelink. Number 6, Jitske Visser. Number 8, Julia Vandersprong. Number 9, Bo Kramer. Number 10, Zena Vimenov. Number 11, Cher Korver. Number 12, Saskia Pronk. Number 14, Karina Derwa. Number 15, Mariska Bayer. And number 16, Elon Post. The assistant coach is Irene Sloof, followed by the head coach, Gert-Jan van der Linden. We will now respect the national anthem of the United States of America. We will be respecting the national anthem of the Netherlands now. Request the teams to shake hands before moving towards their warm-ups. Introducing the referee crew for this afternoon's semifinal, we have the crew chief, Veronica Restachia of the United States.
Well, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you may be watching in the world. Welcome here to the United Arab Emirates for the 2022 IWBF World Championship. We're live here in sunny Dubai at the World Trade Center. Currently, it's the semifinals for the women's. The Netherlands will be taking on the United States of America. Well, this game was taking place as the men's teams just recently faced each other. The USA coming back pulling away with a victory. They will go on to the finals to either play Iran or Great Britain. But for now, the women's will be taken on, led by captain Alejandra Ibanez. coached by Christina Schwab. Some of the key players you want to look out for, the likes of Natalie Schneider, but who could forget Queen Courtney Ryan, a.k.a. Buckets, a.k.a. the Professor. Class will be in action here today. It's going to be Hoops 101. Your Professor, Courtney Ryan, will be leading the way. Well, for the Netherlands, they are coached by Van der Linden, and one of their key players you have to look out for, probably one of the best women's players that we have here, is Bo Kramer. USA men's team, after their victory against the Netherlands, they will be sidelined supporting their team, as will the Dutch players too. Fans from both the Netherlands and from the USA here in action. Well, we got to give a shout out to the super fan, Uncle Sam, who's in the crowd. He's not Colonel Sanders, as he was mistaken by in game day one. He is Uncle Sam, and he said to all of his players, I want you to play for Team USA. I'd like to give, well, let's listen to what the coaches have to say here before we get started. Let's get some shout-outs, of course, to David Kiley and the MVP, Boris Krenitz, the super fan of IWBF World Championship basketball. He has been watching every single game. Also, the Ryan Nation are in the house. As Chris Ryan, I got to tell you, I would love to go to the USA and have Thanksgiving dinner with the Ryan family at some point with the Ryan Nation, or even better, invite the Ryan Nation to Canada to have Canadian Thanksgiving in the Bet household. But at the moment now, let's give more shout-outs to Laura Zerbrig, I believe watching on the West Coast in Portland, Oregon. Casper von Herd de Wilde, I do apologize if I have mispronounced your name. National Wheelchair Basketball Association, Linda Bayer and Louise Bruces, Cole Wooten, Sandra Vanderberg, and who could forget the greatest fan on the planet, Boris Krenitz.
USA on three. 1, 2, 3.
USA! Well, we currently have 16 likes on this live YouTube stream. It's going to be our goal, my personal goal, to help you fans love this game even more. It's been fantastic here at the IWBF, but please, can you like this live stream? We have 17 likes. Let's see if we can get to 40 likes before the second quarter. And also, subscribe to IWBF. It does help progress the development of international wheelchair basketball. Well, if this game is going to be anything like the USA versus Netherlands, which was in the men's game, it's going to be one hell of a showdown, because that was just too good to be true. Well, the tip-off will be between USA's number 8, Schneider, and number 15 from the Netherlands, Mariska Bayer. Queen Courts will get these going early in the backcourt for the United States. Welcome, everybody. Semifinals of the IWBF World Championship. USA just trying to get these going into paint early with Schneider again. Early off the mark, and Queen Courts just shakes the shoulders to say, ain't no thing, no problem. Well, Chris Ryan, yeah, we're currently courtside here. I'll try and give you a follow on Instagram to give you some more. I'm making a vlog for the finals of both the men and the women, which I will be putting on YouTube. But at the moment, Maya here in the lane, trying to go up with it. A good response from the Netherlands. Mariska Bayer classified as a 4.0 player for this Dutch national team. And look at the arc on that rotation. Tempo will be key here in the early stages of the first quarter. USA, one of those teams that patiently like to build their way into the games. Queen Courts, top of the key, takes it, back iron, is on target. And now Mariska Bayer with a rebound. Netherlands trying to go for another response here, just off the front iron. Bayer coming up with a loose ball. Netherlands going down low here, good passing. It's gonna be a 3-second violation. You gotta ask the question why she didn't go for the shot. One thing we saw in the men's game between the USA and the Netherlands was suffocated defense on both ends of the floor from both teams. Are we about to see the same thing in this semifinal matchup as Holloman in the lane and just rolls its way out? It's a nice build up there. The USA have to take the chances when they get those open looks. DeHuey now. Goes to Bayer in the lane, and Bayer, can she get the roll? And yes, she can. Patiently just drops in. Courtney Ryan going to Holloman here on the wing. USA like to get everybody involved in the offense, a team concept. Ryan down the lane, and Professor Ryan, well, you better get your homework out because the professor says, whoa, Courtney Ryan just signaled she's too small, she can't guard me. And the swag of Courtney Ryan, Queen Courts, AK Buckets. Well, good ball movement from the Netherlands. The end product not there, but again, they've got to make those ones. Netherlands getting some good passing around, getting good shots, but again, they don't want to waste too many early opportunities. Now Holloman from 15 takes it again, no problem. USA just slowly trying to build themselves in this game, building their identity. Well, here's probably the best player for the Netherlands, Bo Kramer. Bayer goes again. She hits a front eye. It's a good look, but she can't finish it. Ryan top of the key now. Just trying to find an opening. Goes for a cross-court pass, finding Rose Holloman. Goes to the baseline. She's made one, just rattles out. The foul has been committed. It's going to be the first team foul for either of these two teams. A 2-point lead to the United States of America. I'd like to thank everybody. We got up to 36 likes. Remember, the goal is before the end of the first quarter. Can we help progress international wheelchair basketball? Let's get as many likes as possible. Let's get to 50 before the second quarter. Collectively, you fans have been great here for the IWBF. Fans of both the Netherlands and the USA cheering on their teams in this game. Kramer thinks about it. Bayer, can she make this one? Count it! Dank u wel, bedankt, as they would say in the Netherlands. Thank you very much. Well, such a high release makes it very tough to contest. That's going to be a potential three-point play for the Netherlands. Well, T-Bone, it's actually going to have to be an Instagram conversation between you and I because it's very long for me to explain here on the live stream, but originally from London, but educated at the American School of England and grew up in a very international area. Netherlands failing to convert the three-point play, but coming up with an offensive rebound. What a save. The Dutch with a chance to take the lead here. Kramer finding space, puts up the long one, the beautiful lock, and it's good. Netherlands feeling a bit more confidence in their offense. Trying to go for a lob pass. It's going to be a foul on the ground. So that's the first team foul for the Netherlands here in the first quarter. 5:22 to go. It's a 2-point lead. Thank you so much, T-Bone. And again, I've seen you on the live chat every game. Appreciate your support for all the teams and athletes here at the IWBF. One of these two teams will make it to the final. And what an interception. Oh, Kramer with a chance to push this one. USA doing an excellent job of transition defense. Kramer's the kind of player, she can definitely dictate the tempo of this game. Goes for the cross-court pass. Bayer one more. Well, thought it was going to be off to the left there, but again, no problem yet again. Well, she currently has 8 of the Netherlands' 10 points. possession game. The USA patiently trying to move the ball around. This is good passing now from the Americans. Going baseline, puts it up. And just a little bit too much to the right on that shot, but again, a nice build-up from the Americans. And now they got to try and stop the Netherlands, who have been fantastic so far. Kramer down the middle. Time, space in the Bank of Amsterdam. It is open as Bo Kramer just makes a deposit for 2 points, and the United States, they will call timeout. Christina Schwab just wants to talk it over with her players. Well, we're gonna go listen now, but Bo Kramer, that's what she likes to do, is get inside the paint, and you know, one of the most efficient shooters you're gonna find here at the IWBF. Let's go and listen now to what these two coaches have to say.
Our dives have to be stronger. Our dives are dancing, and so the person behind can't do anything, because then they can just pressure. Our dives got to get to that lane line and hold, and hold, and hold, and hold. And then we got to get passes up and higher.
.460 to go. USA trailing by 6 points. Just need to settle themselves into this game, and probably Christina Schwab saying to players, we need to tighten up a little bit on defense. The double team. Holloman now from 18. Again, that's what the USA needs. They need more inspiration from their leader. That's a nice shot from the mid-range. Just rattles his way in and out. The USA secure the rebound. Now they can try to push this one. USA breaking down the full court pressure. Potential numbers here in transition. Time's running out on the shot clock. Has to force it up. Again, it was a good look, but just not enough mustard on it. Still a 2-possession lead for the Netherlands. Bo Kramer with the ball in her hands. USA trying to be principled, trying to be disciplined here on the defense. Wanting to make things very challenging. Netherlands have to go for the mid-range again. That's better defense. Schneider comes up with it. Holloman trying to get ahead. And that's a nice transition play. They got to finish that one, but too strong on the layup. Opportunities like that, the USA can't give up, but now they got to be tested as the Netherlands trying to go for a quick counterattack. There's a dump down in the lane, and the and one is good. Netherlands will be going to the free throw line here for the three-point play. Second and one of the first quarter.
That's good, and the foul. Number 24.
Well, I'll tell you what, Minnie Bank branch in the Netherlands might have to open up a new vacancy, because Bo Kramer, she is the ultimate banker here at the IWBF. Well, we're now at 48 likes. The challenge is almost there. I said, can we get to 50 before the second quarter? Every like you give helps promote the development of international wheelchair basketball. This is the IWBF 2022 World Championship. The Netherlands currently playing USA here in the semifinals with a 7-point lead. Holloman trying to go give it a go. Baya putting her hands in the passing lanes. Can she chip it down? Again, a good look, but can't finish it. Now 2 minutes here in the first. Again, the excellence has been displayed at the very highest level here from Mariska Bayer. Well, how do you stop her? I mean, again, you just got to try and make sure she doesn't receive the ball inside the key. Lead as big as it's been so far. 9-point deficit. Defending champions, the Netherlands, trying to regain their title. USA trying to hold it. An offensive rebound to put back. Second chance points could be the key factor that decides the outcome of this game. USA will find it hard to break down the intense defense of the Netherlands. If they get more offensive rebounds, they can potentially give themselves a chance. Running away into the final. Becca Murray just 1 for 2 for the free throw line. 8-point difference between the Netherlands and the United States. This is good transition play as Bayer goes up. One more time, the dime coming from Bo Kramer. Now it's a 10-point deficit. Just over 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. USA again trying to go for the mid-range. Nobody going in for a second chance except for Becca Murray. Trying to prevent the Netherlands from getting something quick in transition. Much better defense. It's going to take a deflection, but that will be possession back to the United States of America. Offensive fouls called against the USA. Netherlands
An offensive foul was called against number 15.
stretch the lead even further here. 10-point lead is the difference. 39 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Throwing this one down low. Bayer with a finger roll, can't get it. Now the USA can get the last shot here in the first quarter. Patience will be a virtue. It looks like they're gonna go quickly. Well, they can get a good one, and why not? Now they give the Netherlands another chance to get one more final shot here at the end of the first quarter. Kramer, final seconds. Has to force it up, 3 is up. A little bit short. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first quarter, it is an 8-point ball game here in the semifinals of the 2022 IWBF World Championship between the Netherlands and the United States of America. Well, we have 60 likes. That is very impressive. I don't think we've got that many in the first quarter, and can only thank all the fans watching. Let's see if we can get to 80 before halftime.
Wat ik tegen je vertelde, als jij hier ook deze sport in de verdediging wil zijn.
Welcome back, everybody. We're going to get the second quarter underway. The Netherlands will have the first possession. They lead this one by 8 points, 19-11. Trying to go inside the paint again, but a good interception by Becca Murray. A nice transition from the United States. Again, it's going to be a 4-0 run for the Americans. That's a nice build-up play. If the USA can get more points in transition, they can try to keep this a little bit closer against the defending world champions. They're going to try and stop this superstar here. Bryant just hitting the back rim. USA with a rebound. Well, Becca Murray getting ahead. Spacing needs to be the key in both these two teams' offenses. Solid ball movement. Murray trying to go for the mid-range. No problem yet again. Now the Netherlands call timeout because the USA have gone on a 6-0 run. Well, again, we've got 66 likes here on the live YouTube stream. Let's see if we can get to 80 before halftime. Every like you give, it helps further progress the development of international wheelchair basketball here at the IWBF. Well, that man is Uncle Sam. Don't be confused. Somebody thought he was Colonel Sanders. He is Uncle Sam. Netherlands now trying to put a stop here to the USA 6-0 run. Just trying to get the ball in the lane now. Make it again. Count it. And they will go back to the free throw line. Substitution coming in for the Netherlands. And Cher Korver is coming in.
First team foul.
Three-point play isn't converted. Well, USA can make this an 8-0 run, and sharing is carrying it. The end product is there. Star Spangled Banner. That's a bit of Showtime USA play. Good night, America. Lead's been cut down to 4 points. The Netherlands trying to go for the mid-range. Nothing dropping at the moment. Chance to make this a one-possession game. There's a lob in the pass. Gonzalez goes up too much on it. Slight delay in games. The officials just trying to make sure the health and safety of all our athletes here at the IWBF is a top priority. As Gonzalez just need to well, Netherlands have led by as many as 10 points. Trying to just find a little bit of separation. Time running out for the Netherlands. Shot is up from the baseline, nothing but net. Bo Kramer. Well, they might run spelling bee tests in the Netherlands in elementary schools. And how do you spell Bo Kramer's name? 3 letters. It might be MVP on that one. Possessions potentially 2 separated the USA from the Netherlands. Holloman goes for the long one, can't get it. Kramer from the mid-range one more time, and she continues to display excellence at the highest level. That's what I call championship DNA. Netherlands not willing to give up the throne, especially to the USA. Another deep shot by Murray. Can't convert as the Netherlands come up with a rebound. Under 6.5 to go. Kramer's got a hot hand. Now she wants to facilitate. Corver in the lane. Just didn't get the right angle. Well, the USA got it back to 4 points. They don't want to go down by double digits again. This offense is important. But again, team concept so important here for the identity of the Americans' offense, just how they share the ball. Coming off a few screens. Cross-court pass to Kramer. Goes up again. Offensive rebound by Bayer. Gets her own rebound. Can she finish? Draws a foul, so she'll go back to the free throw line.
A foul was called against number 12. That is her first personal foul.
Kramer here at the free throw line for the defending champions. Well, we currently have 75 likes, and the challenge I gave to you fans was, can we get to 80 before halftime? Every like you give helps every athlete, everybody involved in the IWBF, and most importantly, helps progress the development of international wheelchair basketball. Every YouTube stream, let's give it a like. Let's get to 80 before halftime.
Out of bounds, Netherlands ball.
Well, the USA shaking it up a bit as Professor Ryan coming back in. Queen Courts, a.k.a. Buckets. Currently a 6-point deficit. The Netherlands do have possession back. 5 on the shot clock for Corver, finds Kramer. This is good passing from the Netherlands. A little bit too short. Ryan with a rebound. USA now just trying to find a bit of separation in their offense. Time's running out. Good defense by Mariska Bayer. Counterattack coming from the orange. Bayer goes up and uses the backboard so effectively.
That's good. Mariska Bayer.
You just gotta love the way the Netherlands just get the ball up the court. And Mariska Bayer, she is just leading the way here. Top scorer in this game with 14 points. 2 players are only on the score sheet for the Netherlands. Both Kramer and Mariska Bayer. A nice give and go play. She's got to finish that one under the basket. Now the Netherlands trying to get a full storm of orange ahead here against the USA. Kramer dish out the Corver. 14 points so far here for Bayer. Bayer goes up. Well, USA have a problem, and it's that lady right there, Mariska Bayer. I mean, she is on fuego at the moment, firing it up. You can only hope to contest. Gonzalez catching a tough pass, few seconds, takes it. It's on target, but she can't finish it. USA having to work really hard in their offense. An offensive foul charge is going to be called against the Netherlands. USA will get this one back.
Offensive foul.
It will not count as a team foul because it's a team control foul. Oh, it will actually.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Well, can Professor Ryan start quizzing it up here for the USA? Ryan trying to go baseline. Dishing this one out. They go for a quick shot. It's contested heavily. Wyatt with a rebound. Double digits does separate these two teams. Patient play from the Netherlands. They don't like to rush anything. Spire unable to convert. Gets her on rebound. And the USA keep having the last donuts, but when they do finish the very last one, somebody has to call Bucks out because Mariska Bea getting the shot to rattle in. So she is dominating right now with 18 points. 5 players on the stat sheet here for the USA, only 2. It's just enough to give them a 12-point lead. Queen courts now. Can she inspire Professor Ryan? Well, recess is over. Class, get back into the classroom. Examination time for Queen Buckets. Quick response from the Netherlands. Just gotta appreciate the absolute excellence of both these two teams, but especially Kramer. Buckets going baseline now. Good passing from the USA. Can too strong. And they had a wide open look there, but they couldn't finish it. They can't waste these opportunities. Well, needs to be a game plan. I don't know what the USA needs to change because at the moment, not only Bo Kramer, but Mariska Bea, 20 points already here in the first half. You might have to start calling her the Queen of the Netherlands. 7 there on the shot clock. USA really struggling from the field. Kramer with the rebound now. 5 seconds difference between the game and shot clock. So the Netherlands could potentially go for the very last shot here. That's exactly what Bo Kramer is trying to orchestrate. Bo Kramer, the general of this Dutch national team. 3 seconds left. General Kramer goes up, front iron, can't get it. Buckets with a rebound. Now Buckets is fouled, but it does give the USA only 2 seconds to try and get a shot off here. Oh, Courtney Ryan is tough as nails. She is a lieutenant. She just took a few shots to the face, but I'll tell you what, she just keeps playing. Can the USA, trailer by 14, try to get one last shot off? You got to catch it and go right away. It's going to be tough here. Well, at the end of the first half, it is indeed the USA who are trailing this one to the Netherlands by 14 points. The men did defeat the Netherlands in the semifinal. They'll play the winner of either Iran or Great Britain. Right now, the defending champions, the Netherlands, they are in control of this. Ladies and gentlemen, go get a drink, go get something to eat, but don't go in there too long because we will be back in under 15.
get some height on her. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
USA!
Let's go, ladies. Let's go, ladies. Let's go. Fuck it up. Fuck 'em up.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second half about to get underway here at the IWBF World Championship between the Netherlands, who lead this one by 14 points against the USA. Well, I did not know that we had greatness here in the live YouTube stream. We have David Kiley, one of the all-time greats, who runs what I've just been told is one of the best tournaments worldwide, 3x3 to DK3 as the USA. Getting it going early on. Well, welcome, David. Kiley. Many people, many fans talking about the great Kiley around here. Check out the DK3 3x3 tournament. The Netherlands just after having a three-pointer taken against them, no problem, and a big response already from Bayer. Well, the USA getting inside the paint again, a good response, and already 5 points already here in the third quarter. Well, the USA just need to keep trying to get high percentage looks. Netherlands have been brilliant so far. Think about it, 2 players on the scoring sheet again. Can you stop this lady? She has been incredible. Give her some credit. Mariska Bayer, at the moment, everything just seems to be cash. And USA looking very confident. Deja vu moment, getting in the exact same spot again inside the paint. This time from Rose Holloman. 7 players on the stat sheet for the USA. Only 2 for the Netherlands, but again, they do have an 11-point lead. And finally, someone else to have scored here for the Netherlands. Number 14, Carina de Rooij. Over 8 minutes already to play. Another deep 3, it's up, it's on target, but they can't connect with it. Well, the Queen in the key, and again, the Royal Majesty, the Queen of the Netherlands. Well, she knows how great she is, but she has a big smile on her face because everything is dropping for the Queen. USA trying to respond, getting an and one, count it, and they'll go to the free throw line here for a 3-point play. And that's just a solid build-up play there. One baseline, just put the right arc on it. And now Becca Murray will go to the free throw line here for the potential 3-point conversion. Oh no, it's a charge. Charge has been called. And I think the Brazilian players are just as perplexed as I am. Well. It's a very interesting decision, but now de Rooij for the Netherlands. That's a field goal so far. Well, the USA not letting Bayer get the ball. Kramer trying to go off the backboard, can't get it. Holloman now just trying to find a bit of separation, trying to inspire this USA team. Murray goes again, but the front iron has been hit. Netherlands do have numbers here. Can they capitalize? Queen Baya to the right. The General Bow to the left. Time running out for the Netherlands. They have to get something going. Shot is up, no good. Murray with a rebound. This is where the USA need more points. They need to get something in transition to give it a go. Finds Holloman. The conversion is good. Back to 11-point deficit. Well, the goal should be for the United States to get this into single digits before we get to the fourth quarter. Well, Bo Kramer just trying to put enough there to put the shot off, but in the end, just not enough. Well, Louis made one shot, and all of a sudden now she has found her confidence. And if 3 players get on the stat sheet here for the Dutch, it could be a problem for the United States. She is cooking at the moment. This is good build-up from the USA. Murray on the baseline, just hitting the front iron. Well, what a dime from the General, and again, can they finish it? Finally, we got 4 players now here on the stat sheet. Jitske Visser just using the backboard and getting the final drop. USA passing the ball, it's an open look. Just too much on it. Now the Netherlands, this is where they're very dangerous, counterattack. What you have to appreciate about this team is the ability to find the right shot. If they get something quick in transition, they'll go for it. But if not, they'll take their time. But Deluri is feeling the confidence. 4 points so far. She's got to get something going. Can she go to 6? A little too strong, but now the USA with a chance to break. Becca Murray has a wide open layup. She's got to make this.
On the fast break, and layup is good by Becca Murray.
That's a good transition play there from the United States of America. What that does is just emotionally and mentally keep them in this game. USA's defense becoming more physical, more aggressive, making the Netherlands choke under intense pressure. Can they cut it down to 11, possibly 10? There's a shot on the baseline, but too short on that. The Queen with the rebound. Kramer now going down low to Her Majesty. And just going a little bit colder, but gets her own rebound, and no problem. The Royal Highness, the Dutch Queen. This is where they need some confidence in their offense. Someone to step up here. Again, it's a good look, and you would count on Holloman to make that shot. The Dutch dominance still prevails here over the United States. Kramer goes all the way, draws a foul. You know what I like about that play? She had a wide open 3-pointer, but identifying that her team's up by 15. It's all patient half-court play here from the Netherlands. As now the Dutch general, Bo Kramer, will go to the free throw line.
Number 7, that is her second personal foul, second team foul.
Well, young players watching, aspiring to play at this level. Watch how Bo Kramer, the rotation and the follow-through on her shot. The ideal shooting form for any top athlete here at the IWBF World Championship. Another turnover now. Can they convert this into transition points? This is where the Netherlands have been excellent. The USA just able to get it back. Murray thinking about it, trying to go across the Holloman. Schneider's now has 10 under the shot clock. Too much congestion here on the offense of the USA. The rebound has been secured by the Queen. What a pass, what a transition. Can the General finish this one? But no. As De Rui, well, again, you love to see that between Schneider and De Rui. Two top athletes here at the IWBF World Championship competing for it. When one goes down, the empathy, the respect and admiration, that's what IWBF World Championship is all about. General down the middle, kicking this one out. It's going to be an offensive foul. And the USA will take a huge wave of inspiration from the defensive play, but they are trailing by 17 points.
Offensive foul was called against number 9. That is her first personal foul, first team foul.
Getting in the lane and finishing off the backboard, and that's what the USA needs. Looking more dangerous every time they get inside the Dutch paint. This team, the Netherlands, defending champions, the resilience, the character, the synergy, the togetherness. Trying to find the Queen in the paint. That's going to be Dutch ball on the baseline. There should not be a reset of the shot clock, but 1:34 to go here in the third quarter. .94 seconds to go. USA will try to possibly get 2 more possessions, but at the moment they have to stop the Netherlands. The Queen in the paint, hits a front iron, can't get it. Out to the Dutch General. Why not? Takes a shot on the baseline. Now this is a potential 2-for-1 here for the United States of America, but they must get something in this offense, and they must try to get a stop down the other end. USA trying to get an open look here from the field, but the Dutch defense has proven too stronger at the moment. Holloman, 2 seconds left, got to shoot it. Baseline, takes it, doesn't get it. But again, the General transition gets the foul, but she will go to the charity stripe. And the USA, they are infuriated with this decision. They felt the foul was on the ground.
The foul in the execution goes against number 24. That is the first personal foul, third team foul. First free throw is good.
The Dutch General makes the second one. Back to a 17-point deficit, 43.3 seconds left. Well, I tell you what the USA is missing right now. It's missing the Ryan Nation on the floor. Get the professor back on the court. USA needs some inspiration. They need the belief. Because at the moment, the Netherlands are running wild here all over the floor. Queen makes one more pass, finds the Dutch General, and at the moment, the Netherlands, dank u wel, bedankt. It is just a world-class display by the defending champions. Sharing is caring. Last second left, gotta shoot it. Murray doesn't get it off in time. It is now a 19-point lead to the defending world champions, the Netherlands. One more quarter to go here. Well, I'd like to thank you for giving us 102 likes. You guys, you fans, you ladies, you have been amazing. Let's see, I'm gonna challenge you one more time. Can we get to 150 before the final? Every like you give to the IWBF just further helps the progression of International Wheelchair Battle. So please give this YouTube stream a like. Let's get to 150 likes, please.
Offensively, we are in slow motion, baby. We are just, where do I want to put this? I'm going to put it in the defense's hand, right? It's got to be boom, boom. That's been in a few times. We're not going to get any better looks than that. We're not. So we,
We're going to get the final quarter underway at the moment. If it stays like this, Netherlands will be going back to regain and defend their World Championship. An early 3-second violation has been called against the Netherlands. Well, Queen Baya has 28 points in this game. 8 points less than the entire USA combined. Patience is the key, though, but again, Ryan Nation back on the floor. Probably what the USA was missing in the third quarter. This is good ball movement. Professor on the baseline. There you go. That's what it needs, a bit of buckets. Well, when in doubt, give the ball to Courtney Ryan. That's what I call swag in the bag on that shot. Netherlands getting inside the USA paint. Again, count it, and they'll go to the free throw line here for the three-point play. The USA just needs to be a little bit more aggressive, but a beautiful play down the middle. That is the Netherlands' number 8, Julia van der Sprong.
That is her first personal foul, first team foul.
Van der Sprong makes a three-point play. Now it is officially a 20-point deficit. Coming up one ball screen again. It's a good look, but can't finish it. Make a three like that, and Holloman can help her team get back in, but again, just look how quickly and efficiently the Netherlands get the ball up the court. If there's any word in the Webster's Dictionary that I'd like to compare with the Dutch transition, I'd have to go with stealth. Somebody give me the Dutch translation for stealth, please. He's going to get called for the foul, and that will be a baseline possession to the Netherlands.
A holding foul is called against number 15. That is her second personal foul, second
So Rui tries to go in with a hook shot, can't get it. $22 points is the difference. Holman finds Courtney Ryan. Ryan making a bit of contact. 3 seconds on the shot clock here for the USA. A double change coming in for the Netherlands. Colbert also checks back in along with Jitske Visa. Checking out for the game is number 5 from the Netherlands, Lindsay Frelink, and number 2, Issa Arts. Well, thank you so much to all the fans watching live on the YouTube stream. We now have 122 likes. Currently now 28 likes away from getting to the target of 150. Please give this live YouTube stream a huge, massive like. As I mentioned, all it does is help progress the development of international wheelchair basketball. A like would be very helpful here from the IWBF. He goes in and finishes the layup off the backboard. Now they're just having fun out there. They're sharing the ball. And it forces the USA to call timeout as they find themselves trailing once again by 23. Given the translation for stealth in Dutch, I believe it's Heimelijk. Heimelijk.
Great. I mean, it wasn't a foul, right? Okay? You're grinding, right? We're grinding. We got only Mars out there now. We can't just focus on Mars. It's got to be everybody, right? And we got to get on the same page.
Dus eerst bewegen, dan ertussen. En nu is het zo, en dan word je weggehouden, en dan is het alleen maar langs elkaar heen rijden. Waar dan ook. Ja, dus dat moet je. Dus weg, omhoog, screenen, dan eromheen. Dan heb je goed screen. Daar mee bezig zijn. Oké.
Well, thank you for the Dutch education there for me. Heimelijk. The Heimelijk of this Netherlands national team, the stealth of their transition. That's going to be my new favorite word in the Dutch dictionary now, Heimelijk. Going for the mid-range and a beautiful build-up there by Team USA. Lindsay Zerbrugge, originally from Portland, Oregon on the West Coast. Currently in the game for the Netherlands. 21-point lead. It's been a spectacular show from these players from the Netherlands. Again, Your Majesty, take a bow, please. Queen Baya. The throne has been hers all game. 30 points for Mariska Baya. That's going to be an offensive foul called against Van der Sprong.
An offensive foul was called against number 8. That is her second personal foul, second team foul. Substitution.
Netherlands now making a change. Trying to rotate everybody in and out here, but what a performance from the Queen as she leaves the floor. Queen Mariska Baya, 30 points, phenomenal performance. response to the USA, and they got to play for pride. They must keep competing right to the end. Under 6.5 to go. Well, Maggie Ryan, currently on the live YouTube stream, you have made a great point. Uncle Sam in the crowd. He has been a phenomenal representation and ambassador here for the United States. Good interception by the USA. Can they push this one? Nice pass up the court. But can they convert it? Transition points. Goes up and a beautiful finish. A timeout from the USA. We'll go back to what Maggie Ryan said. Uncle Sam in the crowds. I had a few conversations with him. He's one hell of an MVP, and I mean by that a most valuable person. We do apologize that he was confused as Colonel Sanders on game day 1, but we all know now that he is Uncle Sam, and he is well a part of the Ryan Nation. USA now is a heavy deficit to come back from a 5:45. Never say never. They are trailing by 19 points. Ryan, top of the key, just hits the front iron, can't get it. Look how quickly the Heimerlike just gets out here for the Netherlands. Goes to the shot, and one outcome. Well, they're just having fun out there. The defending champions sending a message to the world that they mean business to regain the title. And a deep tray ball. Lindsay Zerbrugg from Portland, Oregon. She shot that one like a trailblazer from the West Coast, landing it here in Dubai. Zerbrugg, the trailblazer. Vanderschwung getting inside the key, can't get it. Rebound secured by the USA. The Americans must keep battling right to the end. Another deep one's up, no good. Ryan Nation secures a rebound. A nice give and go, Gonzalez, but she's got to finish it. Yes, she does. Now it's back to a 16-point deficit. Maybe, just maybe, you never know. We'll have to get stops on defense. Time's on the side of the Netherlands. No need to rush anything. Vanderschwung trying to go baseline, dish off. Doesn't get the and one, but they'll go back to the free throw line. And the free throw shooter for the Netherlands is number 5, Lindsay Frelich.
Number 55. That is her third personal foul, third team foul.
Frelich makes the first free throw. Well, big thank you to all the fans watching live on the YouTube stream. We got to 141 likes. We're 9 away from getting to the target. Let's get to 150 likes by the end.
USA ball.
Well, you can see the joys of the Netherlands fans there in the crowd, knowing that they're on their way to the final. And that inspiration of excitement from those fans is going to be a phenomenal final. Counted, and they're going to get the three-point play. Well, Gonzalez just says, "You can't see me." Well, making a statement there. What a play. Interesting enough, it was actually number 24, Lindsay Zerberg, the trailblazer, who made the and-one. But Gonzalez went up to her and just said, "You can't see me." I just love the passion and the confidence in both sets of players. Kramer now, the Dutch general. She has been fantastic. Down the lane, easy pass, and just get the roll on it. The offensive rebound falls in the hands of the Netherlands. Well, we're almost there. We got to 147. We just need 3 more likes to get to that target. Thank you to everybody who has liked this live stream. Please help out the IWBF. Further progress the development of international wheelchair basketball. Every like that you give helps immensely. That's going to be a 24-second violation.
A shot clock violation is called against the Netherlands.
3 minutes now for the USA, trailing by 15. Another deep three by Zerberg, and that trailblazer cuts it down to a 12-point ball game. Could it be? Netherlands have time on this side, and again, Netherlands bringing in the Navy SEALs, the orange Navy SEALs, and one of them is the Queen. Zerberg doesn't get it. USA men's players are on their way to the final, cheering on their women's team. Trailblazer gets rejected, but a foul. Well, the block was made. It was a shooting foul. But now the Netherlands will get 3 shots, and a timeout is going to be called. Well, fasten your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen. This game may have a bit of a dramatic ending.
And a timeout called by the Netherlands. 2 minutes and 23 seconds remaining. We are now in the home stretch of the semifinal. So for those of you cheering your respective teams, make some noise. Yes, Uncle Sam, I see you.
Together, talk to each other. If the ball gets past you, if you can stay with the big, keep it. If not, drop to the level of the ball. You're the safety in the middle, just in case anyone breaks, and you're all the way back, okay? So don't just zero in on one person. Play an area so that we don't give up layups, okay? All right, here we go, ladies. Let's go. Momentum's ours.
Well, it looked like a good block, but what it has been now is that the USA will have 3 free shots here. So Zerberg, the trailblazer, has had a very good 4th quarter. Just too much on the first one. If she does make these 2 free throws, it will become a 10-point ball game. All the hours of training. Makes the second one. Thrown by 23 just a few minutes ago, and now it's a 10-point deficit. Time is on the side of the Netherlands. USA commit their last team foul, so they'll be sending Queen Baya to the free throw line. All they have to do is step up and make these free throws.
And that is her third personal foul. Both teams in the bonus now.
Just a little bit short on the first one. The anxiety starting to settle in now with these players from the Netherlands. Operation hang on, but she can't make this one. An 11-point lead is still better than 10. Missed them both. USA need to be quick. Gonzalez wide open, wants the three, fires it up. Again, that would have been big, but the offensive rebound, the putback. Now it's an 8-point ball game. Van der Sprong, again, no need to rush this. Just the Netherlands just need to be patient here. Get fouled, get to the free throw line if you have to, but don't rush, don't take any bad shots. The Dutch general give and go here with Van der Sprong, and again, that might be goede nacht. Good night to the Netherlands. Queen Courts going down the middle, drawing the foul. Well, we have the legendary David Kiley on the live YouTube chat, excuse me. One of the greatest of all times. Well, David Kiley is a man by the name of Jerry Smith, who said you are regarded as one of the greatest of all time. Great colleague of mine, and also said that you have one of the greatest tournaments in the world, the DK3, the 3x3 tournament. David Kiley, I would like to know more about this tournament. I am very new to international wheelchair basketball, but I'm loving it already. As Queen Courts, Professor, double five, hits the second free throw. Seconds to go here. Netherlands with a 9-point lead, but you got to credit the USA for a wonderful comeback. The Netherlands with two phenomenal players finding the Queen. The Queen goes, and that is one more time. Goede nacht. Dank u wel. Bedankt. From Her Majesty herself, the Queen of the Netherlands, Queen Mariska Baya. Nice dime down low. Queen Courts, the facilitator. Well, Courtney Ryan, she has been fantastic. Cool as you like. Ice cold, the Professor. But it's fair to say now, well, still here by Queen Courts. Buckets, finding Gonzalez. 7-point ball game, 43 seconds left. Well, never say never. Netherlands trying to get the ball up the court. USA might want a foul here. There's the foul. 7-point ball game, and you got to think that the USA had this confidence in the third quarter. This game could be gone down right to the wire. Foul is on Holloman. She has 17 points in the game, and another timeout from the USA. Just found out that DK3 will be played in Dallas, Texas. Well, I've never been to Dallas in my life. I've been to Houston, but yeah, for sure. David Kiley, count me in. I'm coming to DK3, baby. de Schramm making the first free throw. Again, the Netherlands players, it's always tough when you're holding on to a lead, but the USA come up with a loose ball and they got to be quick here. Trailing by 8 points, must be a three-pointer. Holloman trying to get the ball up the court. Finding Zerberg. Back to Holloman. There's the three. Almost got it. Gonzalez with the rebound. Zerberg finding Queen Courts. There's another three. It looked like it was going in from this angle, but just a little bit too short. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to say congratulations to the Netherlands. With 2.7 seconds left, the lead by 8 points. There'll be 2 free throws to the United States of America, but as it stands, the defending champions will be heading back to the final. Well, it could be a Northern European derby potentially in the final, as Germany will be taking on China in the other semifinals. Congratulations to the Netherlands. Queen Bayer will see this one out. Netherlands, defending champions. They're going to try and retain their title, but will they play against Germany or will they play against China? Thank you for joining us on the live YouTube chat, but it's all over here. More games to come in the IWBF World Championship.